Welcome back to the morning show right here on ETV. Today we turn up the volume on voices we don't hear nearly enough. Those of our children and teenagers. The Hear Me Out campaign by Hold My Hand is challenging adults to learn more deeply while giving young people a national stage to express themselves creatively and also courageously as well. And joining us now is Lebo Motshegoa from Hold My Hand, and one of those brave voices I just mentioned, Amogelang and Ndlovu. Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Amo, you are so cute. Welcome.
Thank you.
We'll get to you now, but Lebo, the campaign is really important because it challenges the idea that children should be seen and not heard. So why was this campaign so important to launch, to hear these young people's voices?
Well, the timing is so right for this because there's so much attention on South Africa at the moment. And among some of the national strategies is to accelerate a lot of things around children. And we have been tasked with upping the voice of young people, especially up to the age of 18. We are finding that, you know, they are dying in silence. There's a lot of things that young people want to say and they're not able to say it. And there's also other situations like nutrition, for example. We have early learning, you know, things that have been neglected. And we're seeing that the numbers when it comes to stunting are also increasing. So for this reason, we were like, okay, what else can we do to elevate the voice of young people? So this is a second competition that we are doing, where we are saying we want to hear from young people. We want them to actually give us parental skills, because let's be honest, guys, we are parents and parenting is coercion.
Yeah. That's so true, Lebo. And you've said that this isn't just about expression, it is really about change. So how will this work, for instance, to change adult behavior? Like you were saying, we're asking the youth to kind of teach us to parents. So how would you want the adult behavior to change?
Well, you look at the concept like identity and agency, which is fairly new, in that it's all about actually allowing young people to express themselves. It's about understanding that we live in a world where it's not just a male and a female, but they're actually young people also allowed to have certain other identities. So we are hoping that we as parents, by actually giving young people an ear, we actually get to learn to see what is it that they're going through. We get to actually also understand that there is a concept of modern parenting. You know, it's not just about saying the child is fat, but what is it that actually you're putting inside your child that actually does do something in terms of health. Yeah.
Amogelang, getting to you now, right? You are part of the Keready crew.
Yes.
Why did you want to get involved in this crew?
To be honest, I want to be part of the Keready crew because I believe in the importance of the youth's voice being heard. I want to be part of a platform that allows young people to have meaningful conversations and express themselves without anyone judging them.
That's exactly what it is about, to not be judged. So the next question is, what do you think is that one thing that parents or adults or teachers just don't understand about the youth?
Sometimes we just need someone to listen to us, you know. I feel like if they could just listen to us without immediately offering solutions or judgments, that would help us to create a safe space and open up.
Yo, and I'm so excited for the youth, Lebo, when hearing how he articulates what the youth needs. Is beautiful to hear.
Yes.
And getting to that is that a lot of youth also do struggle with mental health issues, and it's sometimes overlooked, or that the child is naughty or can't say what they need. How does this campaign then also help parents and teachers and adults to hear and to hear what the child is saying, that mentally they are not doing okay?
Well, it's quite inclusive. Thanks for that. It's very inclusive in that you can rap, you can sing a song, you can dance,
Cool.
you can do whatever it is that you want to express yourself, so that parents and guardians and caregivers can actually now hear you out. Hence, we are saying, hear me out. And you can send us all of that on WhatsApp, and then we're giving out 2,000 rand weekly. to the best people who have actually submitted.
Great. So, Amogelang, when you chat to your friends at school or just in the neighborhood, there are certain things that the youth wants adults to understand. So what would you like adults to kind of get instead of just react? You know, sometimes when you say something to an adult, there's a reaction and then you just wish that they could understand it a little bit better.
I wish like sometimes they could just listen to us, you know, man, and not judge us. This will help us feel free. We won't be scared, yo, if I tell this to my parents, they're going to shout. They must create a safe space for young people.
And if there are, which there are, adults listening this morning, many teachers, what is that one thing that you'd like to tell them this morning where if a child comes to you with maybe something fun or something difficult, how would you want adults to react to that?
I want them to show that they care. You know, showing that you care makes you feel, it doesn't make you feel okay, but it will make you feel better. Yeah.
And Lebo, a lot of, like we said now, a lot of kids face a lot of things as well. How do parents, teachers get involved in this campaign?
All right, so there are two ways to submit, or two hotlines. So for the Keready ones, we are targeting obviously teens, 13 up to 18, and they can actually submit their, if I can just read out their number, they can submit all their things on 0600190000. That's for the teens. And for parents, obviously we understand that a 3-year-old cannot submit by themselves. So we are asking parents then also as well, or guardians, to actually record that content and then also submit it on the Hold My Hand hotline, which is 060-411-111. That way parents can actually play their part in that regard. We're also encouraging parents also just to go onto our various social media platforms like Keready SA and actually hear what young people are saying. There's a lot of content that is out there where we are allowing the likes of Amo to be able to express themselves in a way that there's no judgment whatsoever. And us as parents, really is about keeping an open mind. I mean, I'm a father of 4, and it's completely all different how my 4-year-old, my 7-year-old, and the older ones I can relate to. You know, it's all different.
And Lebo, this campaign, Hear Me Out, is incredible because I think Nelson Mandela, especially being in July and Mandela Day being this Friday, is that Nelson Mandela had a great life for children and wanted to see children going forward in life. And I think that on Mandela Days, and especially after Madiba's passing, like, we want also South Africans to put youth in the forefront for them to succeed.
Yeah, we've been so fortunate to work, for example, with our organization and many other organizations with regards to this subject that we are talking about in terms of elevating the voice of the children. And what also has been great is seeing a number of other organizations wanting to be part of this movement, wanting to be part of Hold My Hand, which we encourage all organizations, whether you're corporate or you're an NGO, we are saying, come, be part of it. You know, we take your messaging, we amplify it on our various social media platforms. Obviously, we have certain resources that we do understand that most other smaller NGOs don't have, and we do have that. And with our MOU with the Presidency's office, it really does actually make us more connected and a good plug for other NGOs to amplify what it is that they're doing around children.
100%. Lebo, thank you so much for joining on the morning show. This is a really important conversation. Amogelang, thank you so much to you as well. What would you like to be when you grow up one day?
Me, I want to be an entrepreneur, businessman.
Yeah. Amazing, a businessman. Yeah. Do you play any sport? Do you any arts?
I play cricket and tennis.
Okay, cricket and tennis and a businessman. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
What a great conversation. The voices of our youth are not background noise anymore. They are the heartbeat of our future. And if we want a country that's safe, that's inclusive and visionary, we need to start listening to the young ones now. A big thank you to Lebo and Amogelang for reminding us of the power of presence and the importance of platforms. Right after these, our conversations will continue. Stay right where you are.